Did William Branham predict the rise of Aptera in 1933? Welcome to Aptera Challenge, and welcome back if you are one of the 115 subscribers currently supporting Aptera Challenge on our way to 1,000 subs. This video is going to be a little bit out in left field for many people, so brace yourself. Okay, so there was a circuit preacher by the name of William Branham who used to run revival meetings around America from the 1930s to the early 60s. Unfortunately, he died in a car accident in 1965. Branham was a controversial figure throughout his life for a number of reasons which I won't go into, but let's just say he was a flawed human being and leave it at that. If you want to dig more into that, he has an extensive Wikipedia page devoted to his life and all his idiosyncrasies. What intrigues me about Branham is that he predicted that in the future there would be egg-shaped driverless cars, based on a vision he claimed he saw in 1933. A lot of people have dismissed these claims over the years, based on the fact that egg-shaped cars never took off, and of course prior to the advancement of computer technology, driverless vehicles were never possible until recently. Here's a statement from Aptera's website which references the egg shape of their design, and clearly you can see from its side profile in particular, the Aptera definitely has an egg-like shape about it, and of course the reason for that is aerodynamics, as it is with every egg-shaped car. So here's the quote. Lighter cars require less energy to move. Aptera weighs 65% less than other electric vehicles today. The body is built with ultra-lightweight composites and its arched shape mimics the physics of an eggshell that protects you and your loved ones with a safety cell that is much stronger than steel. Okay, so what prompted me to put this video out there is that, as of today, the Aptera exists in prototype form only and as such is no different than any other egg-shaped car that existed before. There aren't thousands of them driving around on the roads, so you can't say they fulfill Branham's prophecy any more than any other egg-shaped cars that were ever made, and there are a few. You can do an internet search and find them. The other aspect is that although the Aptera has driver assist features in the Aptera Safety Pilot, it isn't yet driverless, and as far as we know there are no plans to make it that way. Tesla, yes, we know that Elon Musk is hell-bent on creating a robotaxi without a steering wheel, but Teslas are not egg-shaped, at least not the current models. So the premise of this video, or the question I am asking, is, can the egg-shaped Aptera go into production against all odds, and will it become driverless? One possibility is that Elon Musk has said that he is willing to license the Tesla Autopilot to other companies, so even if Aptera isn't able to create their own self-driving software, if Tesla full self-driving ever lives up to its name and actually works, it is possible it could be installed in the Aptera, which could become a robotaxi of sorts. The other possibility, which I have alluded to in a previous video, is that Elon Musk could buy Aptera and make the Aptera Tesla's affordable model, and eventually the robotaxi. Or perhaps Tesla will see the success of Aptera and copy it, right down to the egg shape, perhaps even making a four-wheeled vehicle that would attract government incentives, which the Aptera doesn't. All of this stuff is extremely speculative, of course, and it is possible that Branham himself was merely speculating, based on the egg-shaped cars that were around in the 1930s, and was just a charlatan who spun the vision story to entice gullible listeners. Whatever the case, whether you are a believer in prophecies from God, or a skeptic who doesn't even believe in God, you have to admit that it's an interesting sociological phenomenon, and of course the story of the vision of the egg-shaped driverless cars has persisted until today. You will find videos on YouTube about this topic which are either for or against Branham. My take on this is what if? What if the Aptera actually does launch into full production and become driverless at some point? Would that validate Branham's prophecy, or would it just be a big coincidence? Whatever side of the fence you are on, it's certainly an interesting thing to speculate about. I myself believe in God, but am somewhat skeptical of certain people who claim to be able to predict the future. There were preachers out there saying that Trump would win the last election, and we all know how that went. Having said that, maybe it's possible to be right in your predictions some of the time. I certainly hope that Apteras become commonplace on our roads, and if they have a driverless option, that's even better. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to support Aptera Challenge in our mission to make the Aptera as widely known as possible on the internet.